In 1987, at age 23, he married American model Candy Sharp, a move many people close to Cool admit was not wise.
I wasn't his manager at the time of the Candy marriage, so all my info's from what I heard from friends and the like. But I understood that Jed fell for Candy in a big way. It can happen to all of us. It happened to Jed. She was over here from the States doing a show at the West End at whatever theatre, and she met him at one of his gigs, and that was that. Bang, it was in all the papers. They spent so much time together. I know that his work and material did suffer. He wasn't putting as much into his music as he did, and it was suffering. Christ, I've heard some of the stuff he did during the period, and I can tell you it's bloody nonsense, namby-pamby. There was no edge to it. Like when he started doing all the small underground clubs and the detritus and what have you. His Candy Cool music, that's what I call it anyway, the Candy Cool music. It was all that flowery, the birds singing, and it sounded like kids' TV, show type music, you know, it was rubbish.
His marriage to Candy, well, what can I say? It should have never happened, really. I mean, Jed would confide in me and tell me things that he wouldn't even tell Candy. And it was me alone. I mean, let's put it this way, there's more to Candy than meets the eye. It should have never happened. I can't really say, it's between me and Jed. Well, she was taking his money, going out with guys, and all this while he was doing his gigs. And when he found out, I mean, he just went, I suppose he just went a bit strange, really. Jed's a bit of a tart, but she seemed to have some kind of control over his emotions, and he just went very, very strange. At the end of the day, she's just a bitch.
Well, you know, these things happen. I'm a lot older now and wiser. I've grown and I can see the error of my ways now. I couldn't see them at the time because that was when I was making my errors, but I can see my errors now. At the time, you know, imagine if you can, you're making more money than you can think of. Well, you weren't, but I was. Women, money, fame, anything you want, you get swept up in it all. It was like a, you know, a whirlwind, and you can't see what's going on in the middle of it. But people on the outside can. But Candy, yeah, she was a mistake. She was a mistake. In the end, it was a bit of a mistake. I'm the first to admit that, and she should never have happened. She should never have been born.
For years, no one heard from Cool. A few new songs released in the early 90s failed to make an impact with the music-buying public. Cool was subsequently dropped by his record label. It seemed Cool's days were numbered. He even turned to his old friend Tony Blackburn to promote his new material, but to no luck.
Tony!
Oh, hello. Hello, Jed.
Not bad, thanks. How are you?
Well, fine. What a shame, you know. Nice to see you and everything.
How's it going?
In a rush, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah?
That's it. I like to hang around, but it's difficult.
Well, you know, I won't take too long. You know, I've got a new album coming out and all that.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah? Catch you around. I know a lot of people have panned me for my, what they call my experimental music. But A, I can do what the bloody hell I like, because I'm Jed Cool. And what I'm trying to say is, Jed Cool does his own thing. I don't play for the critics, I play for my fans. If I grow a beard and those big, what the kids call sideburns these days, and if I grow a big pair of pork choppers or whatever the kids call them, I'm sure my fans will go for that. They'll love that. Anyway, that phase, or whatever people categorise it as, because that's what it is at the end of the day. I don't see it as that, but they do. It was a change, you know, I suppose, what with her and all that, I was letting my hair down a bit, I guess. I thought the stuff I was doing was the best stuff out there at the time. Give me 5.
Hey, 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 hey.
It would seem Cool's career had gone from Jed Cool to Jed Cold.